All right, Beer Night followers, this is Talking New Metal Music with your boy, Steve, and some dude that has really bad opinions about Lovebites.
I thought I liked this band. Did I not like
Yeah,
this band?
we like the band. We didn't like the singer as much. And that's what we are going to react to. This might be our final Lovebites reaction because at first, when we first reacted to it, we listened to a kind of like Iron Maiden type song from them. And then our second reaction from them was a more thrashy feel to them. And then this one is more epic.
So this is now I'm remembering.
Yes. Okay.
Get
the brain.
So this is the band.
Yes.
With the greatest lead guitar player of all time.
Yes.
Is that this band?
That's this band.
Okay. Making sure.
Don't fucking say anything bad.
No, I never have any critiques.
No.
Or any opinions based on guitar players.
All good and great.
Never.
So
and I'm prone to hyperbole, certainly.
Yes.
So I'm likely to call like the next thing I hear the greatest thing ever.
Yes, of course. Number one. We're going to listen to Edge of the World. And apparently this has like a nice little piano part and it's very epic. So I think that's what our next journey is with this band. And we'll see if we like it or not. I don't know.
I don't know either.
We'll find out. So please enjoy our reaction.
We may hate it. Or we may love it.
No, we have to love it.
Or it may be somewhere in between. I know nobody likes that. It can't know.
No, you better love this effing band.
It's got to be black and white.
Yes.
Yeah, it's gotta
Maybe.
Be. Love or hate?
No hate.
Love,
no hate.
Love.
Yeah. Oh, Alice in Chains. What a song. What a song. Great shit. Great vocal performance there. All right. So, Lovebites, Edge of the World. So, here is our reaction.
No, it's a live video.
Of course it's live.
I feel like we only do live videos in this band. It's cool that she's playing it live and it's not a backing track. I like that.
Yeah, I like the backing track. The live version. Live piano.
Why do we love to hate? Deceiving life.
Little feedback there.
It's live.
Bach machines. Little Dimebag scratch there from Hollow.
Scratch right there. I like it. It's beautiful. I like it.
Flags. Nice touch.
Got some pipes. Told you it's epic, right? Epic.
Yeah.
very tasty. I like it. Bit. Singers, I tell you what.
Gee, they've never listened to Iron Maiden before in their lives.
No.
Never.
right. Chris, what did you think of that song right there?
Is that a cover of an Iron Maiden song?
Whoa.
I mean, that was
Whoa.
it was an Iron Maiden song, right? Like front to back. It was an Iron Maiden song with more double kick.
Yeah.
Like it was just a lot of double kick.
Little double kick.
But it's totally reminded me of an Iron Maiden song. Like everything about it, it's like they listened to a lot of Iron Maiden when they wrote this song.
Yeah, they might be big fans. Yeah.
Just with the piano was kind of a 'cause Iron Maiden doesn't have a lot of piano.
No.
They did a lot of synthesizer stuff later in there, but still never really piano.
Yeah.
And then they had a bunch of double kick, which Iron Maiden doesn't really
Yeah,
have. But it was
that's very Iron
it
Maiden.
was an Iron Maiden song. That
Yeah.
was an Iron Maiden song. Even her vocals were like
Yeah.
so Bruce Dickinson. It was not even funny. Like it was just like totally like one
totally
like
Bruce
one
singing.
one note Bruce Dickinson. Like
Oh my goodness!
Yeah, I
Oh my
know.
goodness! Not like you, but all right.
No, it's actually on key.
On key.
I don't
Not
have
like
anything
you.
in the background to match it to. So,
All right.
but
I did like the music.
I liked
Music's
it.
good.
It was enjoyable. I feel like
Yeah.
I don't know. You tell me. I feel like I like this the least out of the Love Bites songs that we've done.
Same. Yeah, so I did like the
That was my
thrashy song that we did, and then the first one that we did. I did like that.
I
a little
just
bit
felt
more.
like this, despite
one-
being a quote unquote supposedly epic song,
yeah,
it was a little bit more generic, and just didn't feel like it really grabbed me as much as the other songs did.
Yeah.
The other songs kind of had an element of like, okay, now this is like okay, this is rocking out and here and there. And this was just more like kind of just straightforward, kind of I don't know. It didn't really feel like there was a whole lot there that kind of made me feel like it was something I hadn't heard before.
Yeah. Okay. Like
Not
something new.
Not
Or
not
ish,
that,
or-
and not that metal always has to do
No.
that. It doesn't. There's plenty of great metal songs that sound like many songs that came before them. This and it's not like this is a bad song by any stretch of the imagination. It just felt like a little too familiar. Like it was the other. I think just the other songs just had a little more punch, a little more
A little
bite to
more
them.
punch and bite. This one had a decent build. Like it started off down here and it creeped up, got a little bit more, a little more crazier, a little more faster, a little more epicer.
But compared to other
if that's
songs
a
that
word,
have
but-
that same build, did it really feel
No.
like it hit as hard?
Not as hard. No,
Yeah.
no. I felt like it could have definitely. I don't know. What's like the word for it? Like I guess harder maybe. I don't know. Like it had the dual solos or the harmonic solos right there. Harmonized solos. And I felt like that was the climax right there, and then it kind of just it kind of went and it kind of fishtailed down and then ended. But I don't know. I did like the other two songs that we did react to as well in this one.
I just felt like those.
I like the piano aspect.
I just felt like
aspect of it.
I felt like the other songs had more interesting things going on, more interesting riffs for one. This song didn't really have a singular riff that was like,
really.
oh, this is badass.
Yeah.
It nothing really like stood out in this in that way. And
I agree with you there. Yeah.
And like to me, the star of the show, I guess, again was the drummer, but it still wasn't super impressive.
Yeah.
This song was just kind of like, going through start to finish, and
Yeah.
just kind of like hitting all the spots, and everything was tight, and
Yeah.
it sounded great.
Yeah.
It just wasn't. Like I said, if I'm splitting hairs and I want to compare it to the other ones, which we don't have to compare it to the other ones, I suppose. It just was something to do.
Yeah.
But I think the other ones I liked better.
I did too. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about what it
I
says on there.
so won't worry about
Don't
that.
worry about
I
that.
won't worry about it either.
Okay. All right. Yeah. I mean, I like the last two songs that we reacted to them. Definitely 100%. This might be the end of Love that we react to Love Bites. I think we might move on to some other stuff.
So if we want to view the
as
song,
well.
okay, let's not compare it to the previous
okay.
songs. That we
Okay.
did.
Let's not.
Just
let's not.
as
Let's
a
try not to.
standalone song,
Song.
what are your thoughts on this? Just if you've never heard this band before, what are your thoughts on this?
Okay. I would give it a solid. If I get a grade, B minus, maybe C plus.
Okay.
I did like the way you could feel like it building and building and building. That had a really good build to it, right? And the guitar solos were really good as well. I did like that as well. But it felt like there was no, as like people in the comments said, this is a great epic song from them, right? So this should be fucking great, epic, fuck yeah. There's no I think you said this before. There's no real standout riff in this song. There's no real standout spot that's awesome in this song besides maybe the guitar solos. Like the beginning, like
Was the guitar solos really that awesome?
the like towards the beginning before the middle part, like that little cool, like soft solo.
Mm-hmm.
I thought that was cool. That was really good solo.
But would it really like smash you?
It stood out. Like I wouldn't say smashed me, but I was definitely mellow, like bobbing to it, and it was like, ooh, this is really nice solo. I like it. Solo's good. I like it a lot. But like guitar riff wise, there's just it's nothing really there. To me to get excited about. The vocals, it fits with this song in particular. The vocals are perfect with this song. I know we when we listened to that thrash song, I think it was called "Set the World on Fire." Though I think that's what the one song we listened to. We said that the vocals didn't fit. Right, that high pitch, Bruce Dickinson sound didn't fit with the thrash. This fits. It fits perfectly well, and
It sounds like an Iron Maiden song.
Yeah, it sounds really good. It sounds really good. So that's kind of what I got for this song.
So the same thing. You're echoing a lot of the things I said, where there was no standout riffs that really, and that sounds like a nitpick, but and it is to a certain extent, but also to a certain extent on the other side, it's kind of a big deal because in metal, the riff is very important, right? I mean, that's a hallmark part of metal, going all the way back to the start of metal with Black Sabbath. Like there's a riff that just makes you go, oh my God, and grabs you, pulls you into the song, kicks you in the ass, punches you in the face, and makes you say, yeah, let's do that. Let's do more of that. That's awesome. And unfortunately, I just don't feel like this song really has that. The more mellow solo you were talking about.
Yeah, what did you think of that?
It was cool, but it wasn't like it wasn't. I wasn't like, wow, that was. It didn't like blow me away. I just felt like everything in this song.
Does it have to blow you away though? Does it always have to blow you away?
No, it doesn't. So I feel like that's if we're looking for something to get super excited about this song though, we're not going to come back to this and be like, ooh, that I want to hear that guitar solo again. I don't think you're going to do that. So so no, it doesn't have to blow you away, but it's also not something that is going to, grab you and make you come back to this and be like, ooh, that one part of this song is like, I need that again. Yeah. I'd be interesting to hear the album version of this song just to see if it's different from the live. Maybe the live is completely the same. I don't know. But I'd be interested to hear it and just to get a feel for like also hearing it in context, maybe hearing the. So there's an example that I can think of, and like when Lux Eterna came out by Metallica, I was like, I like the song, it's cool, but it's not really anything like all that special, but it's cool. Sure, it's fine, just kind of like this song. Yeah. But then when you listen to the album front to back, that song in context hits different. Okay. Like it just works better in the context of the album, and as like a change of pace, as a breakup, as a different feel. And it has a flow that works to me better than just on its own. Okay. And so I'm always interested in hearing that. Like maybe if you hear this in context of the album,
maybe
then it might be like, okay, this is like the piano break's really cool. The way it leads into the slower solo is really cool. And it I don't know, like we haven't. Yeah. We're saving listening to Lovebites for reactions, and maybe if we don't do that and we listen to whole albums, then it will give us a different feel. That's the only thing I'm curious about.
I'm a big believer in listening to albums rather than full songs. That's why usually, like when I was doing this by myself, a lot of times I would just strictly listen to the song, right, that I react to, whatever band it was, and then I'll go and listen to the album on my own. And I wouldn't react to any other songs from that band. I would just like, okay, I'll listen to that song, then I'll listen to the album. And then most times than not, I would buy that album because it was fantastic. I've done that a couple of times with reactions that I've done on this channel. So I agree with you on there. Like maybe the album version is better. Maybe in context it fits better with
it's not
the song as well.
It's not that it's better than it is live, but it might just give you an extra dimension to the song.
I agree with you there.
In context of the album. Because live, hearing it live, dry, and even maybe in context of the entire live show, it might actually play different as well. And hit different as well. Here to me, I think B minus is a solid rating.
B minus, yeah.
I think
I'm right
I don't
there,
know
too.
that I go C plus. To me, that's a
Yeah.
little low.
Mm.
But I think B minus to a B is a solid rating. And I think there's a lot of things that are done well in this song.
Yeah.
I just feel like of the songs that we've done by them,
Yeah.
it's the least interesting.
Yeah. I think so too.
And the least one that grabbed me and made me want to rock
Mhm.
out. Like I just wanted, yeah, something there, like a killer riff or something that
Yeah.
just kind of like
Yeah,
really
that
really
grabs you. Yeah.
drove it
Yeah,
home.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
wasn't just.
I was
It just
looking for
wasn't
that
quite
too,
there.
and it just wasn't there. All right. Well, thank you for you know watching our reaction to that song. Hopefully, you guys enjoyed our commentary on it. I know a lot of you don't like what we talk about this band. That for sure. You can comment all you want on there. That's fine with us. You know, it is what it is.
The beauty of
Yes.
music, especially in
Mhm.
this genre, is that we're all in this together with metal music
Yeah.
because it's a community. It's outside of the mainstream, right? It's something that we all get. We all get to varying degrees,
Mhm.
but the varying degrees are very important. It's still at the end of the day, it's still all subjective.
So awesome. Yeah.
We're not here saying
Yeah.
our opinion is the law,
The law,
right? Or you may hear this song and be like, "Oh my god, it's the most amazing,
Yeah.
epic song I've ever heard," and
Yeah.
I may come at you and be like, "Dude, I've got all these amazing songs," or "Dudette," to quote the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I may come at you and be like, "Hey, I've got all these amazing songs that I think are epic songs that I think are way better than this," and you might be like, "Well, yeah, I like those too, but I like this one better," and whatever.
It's fine.
It's all subjective.
good.
It's all part of it.
Yeah.
We can have a friendly debate and say, "Fuck you, motherfucker, you're wrong," but with tongue in cheek, and we still all get what metal music is and why it's great and why this, even if it doesn't really grab me, is still a B minus B plus song. And I'm not saying this is garbage like pop music and it's an F. Obviously, it's not. So
Yeah.
take that for what it's worth,
There you
but
go.
feel free to express your opinion in the comments.
Yes,
Just know
yes,
that
do,
I
do.
may say it's wrong, and
Yeah.
just like you say I'm wrong. And like,
Yeah.
don't think that I won't motherfuck you as much as you motherfuck me.
Well, there you go. We are going to listen to a song that you guys suggested, one of our Love Bites songs as well. So maybe stay tuned for that. We have a couple more reactions coming your way, so stay tuned. So this has been Beer Night Talking New Metal Music with your boys Steve and Chris. We got more coming your way. Metal.